So I went to my job the other night for a quick snack at around 2 o'clock in the morning and ended up working. But before I talk about that, let's talk about why I'm making this video to begin with. Today's video is working migraines. Me talking about working, migraines. For the past 6 or 8 months, I've had to deal with two specific annoying customers. They don't come in every day, but when they do, they give me some form of attitude. Let me explain, but first, I'd like to ask if you're not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and notification bell for future uploads from me. Anyway, one of the customers is kind of a tall, skinny African-American woman, and the other is a slightly younger, also African-American girl. They both usually come in and try to get tobacco products. I can't exactly remember what kind because I don't really care, but I know it's tobacco products. And they never bring their ID. Every once in a while the older one might, but they never do. It's rare. Which is something we need in order to allow purchases. If you look under the age of 30, we have to ID you. It's the law. Now, at my store, if I've already ID'd you, I'm not going to have to ID you again. Because I already know who you are, I already know how old you are. Usually, one of the younger of the two will come in by herself, and I always do my job and ask for an ID. She'll tell me she doesn't have an ID, and I say, I'm sorry, I can't help you. Usually, sometime after that, her GF will come in and have an attitude with me about not giving her the tobacco products that she asked for. And it's been going on like this pretty much in circles. And a few days ago, once again, the young girl who looks under 21 with no ID comes in and asks for a specific tobacco product. I can't remember what it is. And I, of course, decline because, of course I decline because she doesn't have her ID. She looks upset and walks away outside. About an hour goes by, and her GF comes in with her. And I say, hello, how you doing? Like always, because I do that with every customer most likely, unless I'm, tired. And she immediately complains and gets snarky with me about how I'm not giving her GF her tobacco products that she asked for. That she isn't allowed to get by law. And she's having an attitude about it and tells me she's going to get her father to come have a word with me. And he'll be seeing me around. I'm like, sure, okay, have a good day. And the other day, her dad finally showed up. I'm in the middle of taking care of a lottery customer, and he comes to the register and tries to get my attention, even though I'm not really paying attention, since I'm not really paying attention because I'm focused on doing the lottery. Well, it's getting louder, saying that he's the girl's dad, and that I shouldn't have an attitude towards his daughter, and some other bullshit. And I'm like, your daughter is the one who has the attitude of me. Because she wants me to do something that is against my job and against the law. And when I keep telling her, reminding her about this, that I'm doing my job, she gets an attitude of me. I have no idea why you're bothering me while I'm in the middle of working. He starts yelling, saying that he'll be waiting outside to catch me when I leave or smoke a cigarette, and said he's going to kick my ass, and if I ever have an attitude of his daughter again, he's definitely going to hospitalize me and shit. Because there's going to be a problem. There's going to be hell to pay. Or some bullshit like that. I don't know. I can't remember. I wasn't really paying attention to everything you were saying because I was busy putting away over 149 lottery tickets into the machine manually. So, yeah. So I say to him, if you want to get arrested afterwards, yeah, sure. But I'm just trying to do my job. Maybe you should teach your daughter not to be an asshole to people because she can't get her way. He eventually leaves and goes on to sit in his car. And the customers who are regulars there, who we know by their first names, were listening, and the lady I'm playing lottery numbers for, who isn't exactly the best in my point of view, but they're fine in my book. She goes on to say that if he does anything to me, she goes on to say that if anything happens to me, he's to kick the guy's ass. And the guy over at the register being taken care of by my other coworker pretty much agrees and says that he's got me if something does happen to me. But anyway, he's in his car watching me while I'm ringing up customers, and this goes on for about a little over an hour, and he eventually leaves. I wrote a note saying what time he came into the store and everything, and I put it in backs and said to my coworker, if anything happens, they'll be able to identify him from his face, his car, his license, and everything like that. Just in case something does happen, like if he unfortunately brings a gun to my job and shoots me. But anyway, besides that, I also got a red card today. What do I mean by a red card? Well, a red card like this is usually given out by a secret shopper buying tobacco products. There are two kinds, green and red. Green means you passed a test and are A-OK. Red means you fucked up and failed. Ironically, red is my favorite color and green is my most despised color. Let me explain why I didn't pass this test that I usually pass. If you look over the age of 30, you don't have to be ID'd. The specific shopper they sent out for the specific job looked well over the age of 37. And they've done this before. I hate it when they do this. They send an older person most people wouldn't even think about IDing because they look old. Because they look older than the requirement for IDing you. Like, how the fuck does that work out? Oh, and about what I said at the very beginning of this video. I was laying down, relaxing on a Friday night, by myself like I always do, when I decided to go to my job for a quick snack at 2 o'clock in the morning. Previously, at around 12 o'clock, I was thinking to myself, I'm gonna go up there and get a snack. But I'm like, nah, I'll wait it out. Bad mistake. Very bad mistake. I ended up working there. Granted, not long, maybe a little over an hour, but still. Because the delivery came. The delivery truck came as I was walking up there, and if that does happen and I'm there, I gotta work. I gotta clock in and work. It was okay. I didn't work that long. He literally just, my coworker literally just said, yeah, I'm just gonna let you stay here for like an hour. Let me get everything situated. You know, you have to put anything away. The other guys can do it later. I'm like, cool, Christian. Thanks, bud. That's why you're the number one guy at my job. I say thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell for future uploads from me. If you don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment down below, tell me your thoughts about this video, or any video you want me to do in the future. Here's my Patreon in case you want to, subscribe to me on there. I make great content. You should do it. Yeah. Have a great day, humans. Bye. So, I wanted to say thank you all for watching. I appreciate every single person who viewed this video. Thank you. If you have any comments or thoughts, leave them be in the comment section. Tell me your thoughts in the comment section, please. I read every single one of them. If you're not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you get notified when I upload next. And, yeah. Have a great day.